What's up, Transformers fans? This is Stan Series, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about the reveal of the Mini Dinobots. Yes, so last night, as part of the Super Bowl, they have revealed the Mini Dinobots. And from this, first I found there was only 2 images I found of the Mini Dinobots. And then later on, they do also reveal a video of the Mini Dinobots, part of the Super Bowl. So, before I talk about the video, I want to go through the first 2 images I found when I first heard about them. So, first off, we start off with the reveal of the Mini Dinobots. So, they've only revealed 3 mini ones. I think there's more than 3, but I don't know. For now, they've only revealed 3. So, we got what we got here, and they've also revealed their names. So, you've got a Mini Grimlock, a Mini Strafe, and Mini Slug. And let me tell you now, they look cute. They completely look awesome. And I really love, they look adorable. I really love their looks. Now, they do have different looks to the other adult size, characters of what we know. Because Grimlock, the Mini Grimlock does have a bit of difference to the Grimlock we know. Same with Mini Strafe, he's got differences to the normal Strafe. And Mini Slug, he's got differences from, the normal Slug. So that's with that picture. But they do reveal another one later, when it only shows you a little glimpse of just of the mouths, and there's whiting on each one. So Slug's got wee, Strafe's got smell, and Grimlock's got trouble. So, that sounds like, saying we smell trouble. I wonder, if they got, a good sense to know when trouble's coming. And that would be a cool thing if we see one of them doing that. Like, they're sniffing, they go, and then, I don't think they'll talk, but one of them could say, I think he smells trouble. That would be hilarious. Right, there's those 2 images out of the way. Now, let's talk about the video that played out through the thing. Now, I've already watched it, and it is pretty good. The video looks good. But if you do want to watch that, that's down in the description below, so you can watch that video. I just want to say now. But I only just want to go through the bio, because a part of the video, you got the Brogue, who's part of the sport, really. And he talks about each of the characters, says about the... well, you could say bio, really. I don't know if it was like a bio for the football, or their actual bio for the film, but I will read them out. So, our first Dinobot, we want to start with Slug. Now, before I get to the bio, they do reveal the height as well, so I'll reveal their height. So, Slug's height is 9.5. So, okay, that's interesting. And now, if I do say some wrong words, it will be down in the description as well. The bio will be by their name, so you can have a read of it as well if I have said a wrong word. Well, if you want to, but let's start it off anyway. So it says, first off, was Mini Slug, the one at back of the team. He stands at 9.5 tall, and is ready to ram right through the obstacle defense. I think that's how you say it. Okay, so he's like the back runner of the team, and he's ready to ram through obstacles, really. But with the looks of him, he looks pretty cool. Now, the difference to the adult size Slug, difference he's got is, as obvious, he's small. Now, antlers, he's still got the antlers like the adult one has, but I know the big version of Slug has antlers at the bottom of his mouth. Now, this Slug doesn't have that. It doesn't seem like he's have it. So, hang on. So, if I just get the images of the normal adult size ones, so then I can do a comparison, see if I was right about that. So, to me, it looks like that, but we'll find out in a sec. If I just get the imaging up, and yeah, it's just what I said. It's what I said here. This Slug, our normal Slug, he's got antlers in the bottom and kind of like horns on the side. But with our mini one, well, he doesn't have. He's kind of got like a horn, like a spike through the like his ears, and he's got like a mini horn in the nose. Now for his tail, as he's got spikes in his tail. He ain't got that, so that's the difference. And he ain't got spikes around like the back. So okay, that's really interesting. And I'll tell you, he looks cute when you see him actually buy a football. He looks pretty cute. Okay, our next Dinobot is Strafe. I thought I said his name right. So this is his bio. Next up was Mini Strafe, playing as wide we call is it? I'm sorry if I said that wrong. He's not much taller than Mini Slug, so his height is 1-1. So I can understand that he's not really that big to Slug, but his wings powers puts the wide in wide recovery. As I said, I'm sorry if I'm not saying them wrong. I'm not saying them right, but that's down in the description below. So yeah, Mini Strafe. He looks pretty cool. Now to me, I don't really want to call him Mini Strafe, and this is why. So this is one of his difference to the adult size one. Now our big size Strafe. I'm sorry if I am saying his name wrong. Strafe has 2 pterodactyl heads when he's in his pterodactyl mode, but this mini one only has 1. So to me, I don't like calling him that. I want to call him Mini Swoop. You know, because if he's got 1 head, to me he's Swoop. But you know, it's a mini version of Swoop. But I mean, I know the movie we're calling Mini Strafe. Well, I mean, they might not reference in the film, but if they do like toys of them and they call it that, I don't mind. But to me, he's called Mini Swoop to me. So that's one of the difference. There's not actually really much of difference. He's got now the wings. It's the same wings, but when I look at Strafes, he's like Strafes, the adult size one. It's like he's like spiky and well, more kind of like different to how this mini one has. Now, the arms like on the wings, they're like the same, but when I'm looking here, he's like he's got 1 finger and the one top thingy toe in the back. But Strafe, the mini one, he's got like 3 fingers on the wings. Well, one on the one wing and the other, and then number 3 fingers on the other wing. Now the tail, I didn't really think about the tail before, but from looking at the normal size Strafe, I remember now that Strafe, the normal one, has 2 tails. So, but the mini one's got 1 tail. So, to me, that's why I'm calling him Swoop as well, because Swoop only has 1 tail. Well, actually, in the G1, you never really see him have a tail, but for the live action, you would have to make sense how to make it, you know, to give a tail to him. Well, actually, no, don't listen to that, because I know pterodactyls, the actual pterodactyl ones, they didn't have tails, but for this one, I mean, to me, I still don't mind with the tail, because the tail does look good as part of the thing. And you do see a glimpse of him flying around, and he looks pretty awesome. I love his flying. Now, we come to the last member, and this is what he says. Last but not least was Mini Grimlock. Now, Grimlock's size is the same size as Mini Strafe. So, he's the same. He says, who, of course, is the quarterback of the team. How can he throw the ball with his tiny arms, you might ask? Well, let's just say they won the ball a lot. Okay, so that is true, because he does have mini hands, just like the adult-sized Grimlock. And, well, but I'll tell you now, the design of him, mini one looks awesome. I mean, the difference on his is, well, the eyes are different. This Grimlock has blue eyes. Oh, I forgot to mention Slug's eyes is green. The normal Slug one, he's got red. So, just for the full that in quick. So, let's show me the Grimlock. As I said, this Grimlock, the Mini Grimlock, has blue eyes. The adult size one, we know he has red eyes when he's in his T-Rex mode. So, there's no difference there. The hands, well, his hands, well, they're like Grimlock's really, because Grimlock's got like, well, I think the adult size hands, they do look like extended, like a more long version of the hands to a normal T-Rex, but I don't know. I think to me they do look like that for the adult. Mini Grimlock, I think they did the same thing as well, but not make the same size as what Grimlock's hands is, but you know what I'm getting. Also, the Mini Grimlock does have like the little horns a bit, like what the normal size Grimlock has. What our Grimlock has. That's what he has. The tail looks the same, but for Mini Grimlock, it's like a small version of the tail. Legs, let me see. Yeah, the legs are the same. Now for the toes, the normal Grimlock, he ain't got like, well, you could say he's got like spike, like pointy at the end of his on his toes. But our Mini Grimlock has like pointy toes on his feet. Well, on his feet really. He's got like pointy toes really. So I could, yeah, it does look like a bit of difference. Now, when you do see him actually move around, you do see him moving a bit, and then he flames and he blows a fire out of his mouth. So that's confirmed that he can blast fire from his mouth. And then the last shot, really, we just get all of them together. You get Strafe, you get Mini Strafe, then you got Mini Grimlock in the middle, and then you got Mini Swoop. Oh, and also to mention on Mini Swoop, he's got like a little key wing on his ear, and he's got the symbol of he's got the Autobot symbol. Now that looks pretty cool. I mean, I hope that does make it to the film, that he has a little key wing on his ear and has the Autobot logo. I hope that is in the film. I mean, if it's on him, that means it's got to be in the film. But who knows? We just had to wait and see. And that's it really, guys. That's all I got to say in this one. So, as I said, if you want to see the video to the characters, you know, if you want to see it, I will leave that down in the description below. It's to the website TFW 2005. Sometimes I always look on the info. Well, sometimes. Not all the time, really. And if you want to see the pictures of them, they will be on my Transformers Facebook page. That's down in the description below. Leave a comment about this. What do you think of the Mini Dinobots? Do you think them awesome? Do you think they're cute? Say anything about the Mini Dinobots. Put it down in the comment below. We'll have a talk about them. And also, yeah, give it a thumbs up. Also, share this out to your friends so I can get more viewers and subscribers. And if you're new to this is what I do. I do Transformers and Marvel Cinematic Universe news, really. And I also do reactions to trailers and TV spots for the both of them. Now, for TV spots with both of them, when it comes to the film, like if it's like 2 weeks or 3 weeks away, and they release TV spots with spoilers on it, I don't watch those because I don't want to be spoiled. So that's it really, guys. That's all I got to say in this video. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and see you again soon. Peace.